again from after a lengthy absence. I have to apologize. I know it's been well over a year since my last video. It was like February 2017. And well, 17, 18 was an interesting, trying year combination for me. Basically, I built an observatory, a small observatory for a telescope. I started that in the spring of 2017, finished it in late May 2017, promptly ended up in the hospital for a few days with a blocked small bowel from adhesions from a previous hernia operation. Then I got out of that, recovered from that, recovered just in time to go out to Oregon for a week to see the total solar eclipse in August. Did that. That was a fantastic trip. Did Oregon, down the coast of San Francisco. Came home, started buying equipment to build a machine shop, or put a machine shop in my garage is more accurate, which is a total devastation right now. Then between broken vehicles and other disasters, got the last machine moved in a 13-inch lathe in December, and well, actually the last week of November, early December, and promptly ended up in the hospital again for a few days with a blockage in my small bowel. Took a few days to recover that to clear and finally get out of the hospital. So by now I'm pretty well messed up. This is my third blockage. First one was back in February 2016. So yeah, and then tried to keep the equipment from getting damaged in an unheated garage for the rest of the winter. Getting up every morning at 4, coming out, putting a coal stove in. I get up every morning at 4, shovel snow, shovel a handicap ramp off. Do the coal stove in the garage, do the coal stove in the house, go to work, yada, 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 yada. Been spending there most of 2018. So this was December 2017. I had the third blockage. And I'm pretty well been just trying to get my head screwed on straight for the last few months. And didn't really feel like doing it. I've been out here working this summer. I've done a couple jobs. I'm going to turn the camera around here in a bit and just give you a quick tour. Okay, so as promised, here's my real quick tour. It isn't real pretty out here. Basically, I picked up a surface grinder. That is that's not what I bought recently. That my telescope building club acquired it. It's their property. It's in my garage. It's a vacuum chamber for metallizing mirrors with aluminum. You can vaporize aluminum in that. Pull a vacuum, vaporize aluminum, and coat a mirror. There's my lathe over behind the roll of insulation, which I've got to finish. 13-inch Taiwanese lathe. You know, all this is used, heavily used, but functional, works. And then a good old-fashioned Bridgeport mill, which again functions and you know, isn't in horrible shape. It's pretty tight. There's some wear on it, but it's not as bad as most I've seen in shops that I've worked in over the years. So that's the dime tour of the machine shop. Coal stove there, going into a metal Vestas chimney. So there's some of the walls I've got to insulate, and I've got to build a wall here so I can try to shut this off and have a little short section of the garage. Okay, so as advertised, here's my observatory I built. It's a 8 by 12 foot roll-off roof. There's the rails that the roof rolls off onto, an apple tree. I'll go take you inside, roll the roof off, and show you what it looks like inside. It's not real neat because, again, I haven't been out here in months because of the clouds, but I have an 8-inch Celestron C8 on a concrete pier, all decoupled from the floor. Let's see if I can get this roof to roll back. Yeah, there we go. Let's open this right up. There we go. So, yeah, there we go. So as you can see, the roof rolls off pretty easily. It's pretty substantial too. It's 2x4 construction. Reinforced pretty good. Take you back out, show you what the roof looks like. And it's only rolled off halfway. I can actually roll it off the rest of the way. But there it is, rolled off halfway, which gives me access to the heavens when I want it. It makes it quicker and easier to observe. And so instead of lugging a heavy tripod outside with a telescope and setting it up and trying to polar align it and do all that, and then by the time you get done with that, do some observations. It's just some spiders out here. Here I can come out, have this roof off in 3 minutes, have the computer running, hook up to the telescope. I've been doing photography with a DSLR on the telescope, and anyways, that's my that's what I built last spring before my second bowel blockage. So anyways, this is what I've been up to, been on and off. Been trying to recover both physically and psychologically from the blockages. That's something I'm going to have to live with the rest of my life. Typically they don't go in and try to correct adhesions. I don't know if you know anything about it, but adhesions form naturally. That's the scar tissue from surgeries, and if you have had abdominal surgery, you've got adhesions. Small, about 20% of them will result in some sort of complication like I've got. And the problem is, the only thing they could do would be to go in and do surgery, and then yeah, guess what? More adhesions. So they said there's about a 50-50 chance that it would make you better, or a 50% chance it would make it worse. So unless it's so bad that it won't clear on its own, they don't go in surgically. You only do that if the blockage won't clear on its own, then they have to go in and actually relieve the constriction so the stuff can clear out. So anyways, enough gruesome detail on that. So I guess I will show you my neighborhood a little bit, where I live. My little corner of the world, such as it is. Okay, well with that, I guess I'll say goodbye for now, and I'm going to try to get back to making videos. Let me turn this around here and see if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll going to try to keep making videos here. I'm going to try to get back into the groove of things. I've still got some stuff I wanted to do in the shop with the reversal methods, and there's one other technique that I want to show you. I don't know if a lot of people know this particular technique with I guess you'd call it absolute referencing of an angle, absolute calibration of a right angle, or any angle actually. Anyway, I'm not going to go into details on that. This is all stuff I want to try to do this coming fall and winter. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon here on YouTube. Bye.